It was our first day outside, and boys traveled down to UNC Pembroke, who was ranked 21st in the nation, and we got it handed to us pretty good the first game, and exactly what we figured would happen did happen. Our guys came out and we competed in the second game to the point where we had runners on second and third with one out in the ninth inning, and one hit would have won it for us. The next game we come out, score, we ended up losing 8-2, gave up 5 runs in 1 inning and held them the rest of the way. So for a team as young as this is, we've got over 20 freshmen on our team. We started 5 freshmen, including pitcher, catcher, and shortstop, which are typically your marquee positions. I would say that the guys performed perfectly well and the way that they were expected to perform. The coaching staff and the team itself, I feel, we've held our guys to a higher standard than some of our competitors hold us to, and we look to do some damage this year down the road and surprise a lot of people.
Barriso, talk to me a little bit about him.
Well, he's an interesting case. He's a pretty quiet kid until you get to know him, and then he's a little bit of a jokester on the team. And he came out, and there were absolutely no nerves whatsoever. Part of that being the fact that he came from Florida, and down south, high school baseball is very, very, very competitive. So for him, it was just another walk in the park for him. He didn't show anything that would lead me to believe that this was a one-time deal. I think we will consistently get quality performances out of him from now until the time he's graduated from Salem International.
We have a couple kids who batted well over 300, and one, Jason Barnes, batted well over 400. I know that you haven't seen any live pitching this year. Talk to me about what you've done to combat the weather conditions and to get the kids in the batting cage or anything like that.
Well, to this point, what we've been doing, we've been holding live hitting sessions. We've been getting our guys that we felt were going to be starters and our guys that we felt were going to be relievers, and we've put them on different schedules from one another. We've got our guys up in the hitting facility, hitting live. We're wearing full uniforms. Coaches are keeping charts. Everything is as simulated towards game atmosphere as we possibly can get it. And while we struck out quite a few times down south, I think that ultimately, as we progress and guys do get used to hitting outside, because truthfully, hitting in a cage, it's very enclosed. Your view is different when you're in a cage as opposed to being outside. I can't say enough about what our guys did. We're a pitching and defense first type of team, so if the bats come along, great. If they don't, at least we'll know we'll be in most games because our pitching and defense will be there. Yeah, we're traveling down to Erskine this weekend, and they are another good team. They're a 40-win team last year. Coach Hill last year put a schedule together that was quite tough, especially at the beginning of the season, which actually helps us because it prepares us for games later in the season. This way we can go down, get a few things out of the way. I mean, obviously with our tough loss the first game, it was nice to get that one out of the way. Every team is going to have one of those each season, and it was just nice to be able to see our guys compete at such a high level against a quality opponent. I don't expect anything different from our guys this weekend, minus the fact that we're looking to put three good games together as opposed to 2 out of 3.